That place of the future is great, or the future is perfect, or I am healthy when they're not.
It's a choice. You simply have to choose it. See, once I learned your beliefs are a choice. We think our beliefs are the result of seeing something outside of us. We say, oh, I believe if a spider bites you, your skin turns red because that's what I saw happen.
Yeah.
But we can hypnotize people, tell them my thumb is a poker, hit them on the hand, and their hand will form a blister. We can tell people that this is poison ivy and give them maple leaves, and they'll do that and their skin will break out in a rash.
Sure.
Tell people the poison ivy is a maple leaf, run the poison ivy on it, nobody breaks out in a rash.
Right.
So we know that so much of our internal behavior and our feel good is created by beliefs. Now, then the question I had was, well, what should I believe? What if I believe the wrong thing and I'm going to get myself in trouble? I was afraid to believe anything for a while. And then I realized the only beliefs that make any sense are the beliefs that will take you from where you are to where you want to go. So what are the beliefs that successful people believe? Look at Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty, sexually abused as a child, but she believed that she could get to where she wanted to go. Someone else without that belief didn't try. So simply the belief, and it's a choice. Everything is a binary choice. You're either believing something that takes you where you want to go or something that takes you away from where you want to go. You're choosing love or you're choosing the opposite, which is fear. It's a computer code, 0 or 1. Which do you want to choose? Now you have to become conscious because most people around you are unconscious and they're just agreeing with everything that's negative. Sure. That's why you want to hang out with positive people.
Right.
But if you read books like this, if you go to seminars and you meditate and you listen to podcasts, surround yourself with positive energy, pretty soon you get engulfed in this positive thinking and then all of a sudden your life transforms. Most people don't appreciate anybody. Most people are always focused on what they don't have. I took my son to Africa when he was 16 and we went to Cameroon and we spent 12 days traveling around the country. And this is a kid who grew up in the house that we're filming this in. It's a pretty nice place and he had everything you could possibly want, which I'm now not sure was the best idea. And we get to Africa and he realizes, he's always going like, I don't have the latest designer shirt, my jeans aren't cool. Get to Africa, he says, Dad, these people are happier than me. They have nothing. They don't even have t-shirts. I complain about the stain on my shirt. They don't have shirts. And it changed his life. It really transitioned him. And so we have to realize that we have so much to be grateful for, so much. And so uncommon appreciation in relationship means, for me, at least 5 times a day, verbally appreciating somebody for something, And whether it's by phone, in person, and if I can't do that, then send an email. So I used to walk around with a 3x5 card, and I had these daily disciplines of success. Appreciate 5 people, meditate, drink 12 glasses of water, go to bed by 11 o'clock, whatever. Wow. And I had to check everything off before I could go to bed. And sometimes I'd get to my 5 appreciations and I hadn't done it. So I'd send emails to people because it was like 1 in the morning or something. But you get into the attitude of appreciating.
Yeah.
And also then you can just have an attitude of gratitude about everything. If you look around this room, everything in here was created by somebody else. That painting was painted by a Vietnamese artist. That statue was carved by someone in Malaysia or Tibet. This fireplace was painted by a faux finisher. Somebody put this carpet down, somebody wove it, somebody grew the sheep for it. There's so much to be grateful for. And I was just in India and, wood floors, tin roofs, people sleeping on the streets, and you go, oh, thank God. But we forget. And so if you express gratitude for what you have, and you get more to be grateful for. That's the law of attraction. If you're in America and you're even if you're on welfare, you're better than, most of the world, I forget the exact figure, but like half the world lives on $2 a day or less.
Incredible.
Someone in America on welfare is getting several $100s a month. And they got radio they can listen to, more likely they
cell
have
phones,
TV, they got a cell phone.
Yeah.
And here's another statistic. If you're making $100,000 a year, which you are and I am, you're in the top 1/10 of 1% of earners in the planet.
Wow.
1/10 of 1%. That's
a lot to be grateful for.
Lots to be grateful for.
There's a lot of people who make money who are very ungrateful and unhappy.
Yeah. They're comparing themselves to something they don't have. So start focusing on what you do have and feel great joy for that. And then the weird law is you get more.
Yeah.
And when you're focusing on what you don't have, even when you have a lot, well, I don't have that latest Ferrari.
Sure.
I don't have that $52,000 watch. All you have to do is walk through the airport in Dubai and you could get very depressed if you were in that mental state. Well, what we're saying is I don't have enough. And that is your mantra. I don't have enough. And guess what? Whatever you're affirming, you're going to get more of. You're going to get more of not enough. So abundance is focusing on what you do have. Just go walk down the street. You know, there's trees and air and birds and people that, you know, are, you could literally ask people for $1 and most people would give it to you, you know? And so by focusing on what you do have, it's saying to the world, I have enough. And then the reality is you're gonna get more. And even if you're living in the ghetto, you have a roof over your head. There's people in the world sleeping on the streets, sleeping in the jungle, sleeping out there. You have fresh water. You know, people in Africa are dying because of lack of water that doesn't have disease in it. More likely you have clothes on. You have food to eat. It may not be gourmet food, but it's food.
Yeah.
So just, God, there's so much we have to be grateful for.